So here we have the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone. Today I decided to do a review on it as I've received a couple emails from my viewers asking me if I could do a little more in-depth review on this phone, as they're thinking of purchasing the iPhone 4S that was just launched on Friday, September the 14th, 2011. But they're trying to decide whether the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone is a better buy for their dollar. So today I'm going to go ahead and do a review on it. And what I found, the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone, in my opinion, outweighs the iPhone 4S. Now we'll go over some of the features here that the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone actually has. Its processor is a 1.2 gigahertz processor, and you can also get the 1.5, whereas the iPhone 4 runs the A5 dual core. Now, the operating system on the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone runs the Google Android 2.3 Gingerbread. The iPhone 4S runs the iOS 5 system. What I do like about the S2 phone is the display is much bigger than the iPhone 4S. Having a nice 4.3-inch display, the iPhone 4S only has a 3.5-inch display. The 4S does beat out the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone in resolution. The resolution on the iPhone 4S is 640 by 960 pixels of resolution, whereas the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone only has 800 by 480 pixels of resolution. Now, both phones do have a rear 8 megapixel with LED flash camera. Where the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone has a 2 megapixel front-facing camera, the iPhone 4S only has a basic VGA front camera. They both do record in 1080p at 30 frames per second. Now, the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone is 8.49 millimeters thick and weighs approximately 116 grams. Now, the iPhone 4S has three different models. It has the 16 gigabyte, the 32, and the 64 with no external storage. Whereas the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone comes in the standard 16 gigabyte of storage, and you can upgrade to the 32 gigabyte with a micro SD card. One of the big features in the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone that outweighs the iPhone 4S is its download speed. Samsung Galaxy S2 phone runs on the 4G network, allowing it to download 21 megabytes per second. The iPhone 4S runs on the 3G network, same as its sister phone, the iPhone 4, allowing it to only download 14.4 megabytes of download, making the iPhone a lot slower than the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone. Now, the iPhone 4S and the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone run for about the same price. You can get an unlocked Samsung Galaxy S2 phone on no contract for about $600. The iPhone 4S runs for about $649 for the basic 16 gigabyte model. Now I'm going to get into some of the cons that I came across with the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone. One of the cons is the 8 megapixel camera with flash. The area is raised, which I didn't really like in this phone, making it the first point of contact when you set your phone down, allowing for this area to possibly get scratched or damaged. So I've gone out, as you notice, and bought a nice silicone case which raises up from the flash and the 8 megapixel camera, giving it more protection when you set it down on a surface. One of the other downsides to this phone that I've noticed is after you've taken your pictures or videos and you decide to upload it to your computer, after you've done a connection to your computer, it turns off your Bluetooth feature. So if you have a Bluetooth headset, pretty much every time you go to turn on your Bluetooth headset and you've done a connection to a computer, you're going to have to turn your Bluetooth feature back on so that it can connect with your headset or any other Bluetooth devices you may have in your house. overall, so far, those are the only two cons that I've actually come across with this phone. This phone is a great phone. I really like the features that Samsung's put into this phone. And at the end of the day, Samsung sold 10 million units of this phone so far, so you really can't go wrong with it. I'm just going to get into some of the other neat little features with this phone. Let's just show you. The camera is really easy to use. The camcorder also very easy to use. You've just simply got the one button right there, and you're going to go into it. You've got a button over here, and you can take a picture just that easy. It goes down into the bottom right hand corner, and you can review your picture quite easily with one touch. Same thing if you want to go from picture to video mode. There's a little bar right here. You're just going to slide down, and it goes into video mode. And now we're in video mode. Now there is the external LED light, which I've got turned off right now, which you can go into. You can turn it on, fairly simple. And then when you're recording, the light comes on if you need more light in the background. A nice feature I like that they've added to this phone. Overall, I'd actually have to give the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone a 9.5 out of 10, as it does have a couple drawbacks. The raised camera surface being that it can get scratched or damaged, and the feature, the Bluetooth, turns itself off when you connect it to a device. Overall, this is a really good buy. I think this phone has a couple more improvements they could do to make it a little bit more user-friendly. But overall, like I said, I give this phone a 9.5 out of 10. So the question to you, to the community, are you thinking about purchasing the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone? Or are you looking at the iPhone 4S? Or are you just going to wait for the iPhone 5 to come out in the next 3 to 4 months? Leave a message down below, subscribe to my video, and if you want to get a hold of me privately, you can always email me at nowtestingproducts@gmail.com. I'm Steve for Now Testing Products. Thanks for watching.